Born on July 1st, 1961, Diana Frances Spencer grew up in Park House, a home located on the royal family's Sandringham estate. She was the fourth of 5 children of John Spencer, Viscount Althorp, and Frances Roche. Her early years were marked by a mix of privilege and turbulence, particularly after her parents' divorce when she was just 7 years old. She was the people's princess, a beacon of compassion, elegance, and resilience. Her name, Diana Frances Spencer. This is the story of a woman who captured hearts across the globe, Princess Diana. Before we dive deeper into her incredible journey, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on our latest videos. Diana's education took her to various boarding schools, including Riddlesworth Hall and West Heath School. Though she struggled academically, she excelled in music, dance, and her deep empathy for others. By the time she was 16, she had developed a love for children and pursued work as a nursery school assistant. It was in 1977 that Diana's life changed forever. She met Prince Charles, heir to the British throne, during a visit to her family home. At the time, Charles was dating her older sister, Sarah, but fate had other plans. By 1980, Diana and Charles began a courtship that quickly drew media attention. On February 24th, 1981, their engagement was announced, with Diana showcasing her now iconic sapphire and diamond ring. The world tuned in on July 29th, 1981, for what was dubbed the wedding of the century. Diana walked down the aisle of St. Paul's Cathedral in a stunning ivory silk gown with a 25-foot train. She was just 20 years old, stepping into a role that came with immense pressure and scrutiny. As Princess of Wales, Diana's primary focus became her family. She gave birth to 2 sons, Prince William in 1982 and Prince Harry in 1984. Despite her struggles within her marriage, Diana's devotion to her children never wavered. Beyond her royal duties, Diana redefined what it meant to be a modern royal. She was a tireless humanitarian, championing causes like HIV/AIDS awareness, leprosy eradication, and mental health. In 1997, she famously walked through an active minefield in Angola, drawing global attention to the dangers of landmines. Her hands-on approach shattered traditional royal protocol, but it also made her one of the most beloved figures of her time. Diana wasn't afraid to challenge the stigma surrounding taboo topics. During the AIDS crisis in the 1980s, she was one of the first public figures to be photographed shaking hands with an AIDS patient without gloves, sending a powerful message about compassion over fear. She also supported leprosy patients, making it her mission to show that the disease was not something to fear, but to treat with dignity and care. Her commitment extended to the homeless, disabled, and those struggling with mental health issues. Diana partnered with organizations like Centerpoint, helping homeless youth, and tirelessly advocated for better understanding of mental health challenges. Her empathy and hands-on involvement became a hallmark of her humanitarian work. However, Diana's life was far from a fairy tale. Her marriage to Charles was fraught with challenges, including infidelity and intense media scrutiny. In 1995, she gave a candid interview where she famously said, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." By 1996, Diana and Charles divorced, ending a tumultuous chapter, but not her influence. After her divorce, Diana continued her humanitarian work with even greater determination. She championed causes closest to her heart, using her fame to advocate for the marginalized and voiceless. Her support for the international campaign to ban landmines was particularly groundbreaking, as her Angola visit brought immense global awareness to the issue, earning her a Nobel Peace Prize nomination posthumously. She also worked closely with organizations like the Halo Trust and the Leprosy Mission, bringing attention to the suffering of the world's most neglected. Her visits to hospitals and clinics often included personal conversations and comforting gestures, showcasing a rare human touch that was both genuine and impactful. In her final years, Diana expanded her humanitarian work. She visited Bosnia to meet with landmine victims and collaborated with charities tackling homelessness and mental health. Her ability to connect deeply with people, regardless of their background, left an indelible mark on the world. But tragedy struck on August 31st, 1997. Diana, along with her companion, Dodi Fayed, and their driver, Henri Paul, was involved in a fatal car accident in the Pont de l'Alma tunnel in Paris. The world was stunned. Millions mourned the loss of the People's Princess. Her funeral, on September 6, 1997, was watched by an estimated 2.5 billion people worldwide. Elton John's rendition of Candle in the Wind moved millions to tears. Diana's legacy lives on through her sons, her charitable work, and the countless lives she touched. She transformed the monarchy, bridging the gap between royalty and ordinary people. Her compassion, elegance, and courage continue to inspire generations. Princess Diana once said, "Carry out a random act of kindness with no expectation of reward, safe in the knowledge that one day someone might do the same for you." Diana's light may have been extinguished too soon, but her spirit endures, reminding us all of the power of kindness. If you were inspired by Diana's story, consider supporting a charity in her honor. Until next time, remember to show compassion to your fellow human beings. Please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories.